What's going on, guys? It's your boy PokePond back with another video for you. Back to the old style of video. We're going to be looking at prices, we're going to be tracking booster boxes, we're going to see what's available out in the market, we're going to have a look at some charts. Let's get into it. I was just looking around a few websites, seeing what's available at the moment, seeing what's coming up, seeing what's going on offer, just tracking some prices like I normally do, back to the normal style of video that I usually make. We're having a look at the whole sealed market. We're going to look at booster boxes, booster bundles, all that usual stuff. So I was just having a little browse around Chaos Cards, was looking at the pre-orders in for Paldean Fates booster bundle. I don't think you can go wrong for this price. So $24.95, basically retail. You can pre-order these now. Going to get a couple of these on pre-order. I might wait another week or so. So they ship on 23rd. Oh, they actually ship in like 5 days. I should probably order these now, actually. Just so that you won't be disappointed. If you've got to wait till payday, I do think you'll be able to pick these up into the start of next month as well. It just depends on supply, to be honest. But yeah, don't be in too much of a rush, but if you want to sit on this long term for a long term investment, obviously you want to get it at the lowest price possible, and I do think this is going to be the lowest price, this pre-order price. I don't really see it ever dropping below this price. It may be a couple of pounds more, maybe on release, I'm not sure, but yeah, if you're going to sit on this for a long term investment, we should probably order this now. I'm probably going to put in an order later this week, to be honest, even though I've spent way too much money this month, but that's all on other things. I pointed out this weird like adventure chest thing that's going to be coming out soon. Pre-orders again are available on it. I don't really like the products that are in it. It's really like quite themed. I don't know, it's just way too colourful for my liking. Definitely targeted more at the child's market, I would imagine. You get a couple of promos, this nice Pikachu card, some pretty dud packs, and yeah, they're already cutting it off of retail price before it even comes out. 13% off of recommended retail or MSRP at the moment on pre-order. I do think that this is probably going to be like a limited product, so there's probably not going to be a huge amount of this about, but I don't think many people are going to be picking this up or putting this away, so maybe it will become a rare thing in the future, who knows. But I'm keeping an eye on things like this where they expect it to do bad and they're cutting prices, because if it gets low enough price, I'll sort of evaluate what packs you get and what promos, and I might make a move on it. But at the moment it's still too expensive for me, just not that interested. Really interested to see this up for sale on their store. 2021 Spring Collector's Chest. This has got some age up in it now. You guys will probably remember this. This came out sort of when Battle Styles started to come out in the Sun and Moon block. And yeah, it's got some age on it now. They're selling it for under retail as well, $18.95. I did have a little look what packs come in it. You're not guaranteed to get these packs, but I think it's a good idea that you'll probably get these packs. Within there, here they're showing a 2 Battle Styles by the looks of it, 2 Vivid Voltage, and actually a Sun and Moon base pack, which is absolutely ludicrous that there's a product for sale new sealed at the moment with Sun and Moon base packs in there. And Sun and Moon base packs are getting up there in price as well, even though the set's a bit rubbish. The packs are getting up there about £8-9 a pack for a loose booster, so worth keeping an eye on. I just thought it was quite interesting, and I'd point out that there's such an old product that's up on their store for sale at the moment. Just having a look at what else is available on their booster box collection. They sent me an email about this one actually, which I thought was quite interesting. They obviously got some more stock in from the supplier earlier this week, and they're trying to get rid of them. It is the Darkness Ablaze half booster box, so 18 packs. This is an EU exclusive, I believe. I don't think you can get this in NA region. Really quite interesting, and it's below retail as well. I do quite like Darkness Ablaze as a product to invest in. I am holding quite a lot of it. 59.59 divided by 18 packs. New product sealed selling for £3.33 a booster pack. That's what it works out to value wise. So really not too bad, to be honest, for a brand new product that's going to have a minty seal on it. Have been a little bit tempted to make a play on this, but we'll see. I had a little look what they had in stock last week as well. I pointed out that they didn't have any Paradox Rift available. They seem to have restocked some Paradox Rift, which is interesting. I thought maybe it was short printed or there were supply issues with it, but they seem to have more of it back in, and they're selling it for dirt cheap, 104.95. The cheapest I've seen this available is around about 100 in the flesh in one of my local card shops, and it's a shop that doesn't even really specialise in cards. They just happen to have a bit of Pokemon as well, but I saw these sealed and minty for 100 on their shelf, which was quite interesting. Obsidian Flames, I'm always a fan of that. I've said that. I'm always happy to make a play on that. It just needs a little bit more time to go up in price. Paldea Evolved, not a fan personally. I know that hurts some of you guys in the comments. If you are a fan, that's great. You know, my advice is just my advice. That's all it is. You guys need to make your own decisions and your own plays at the end of the day. If you like this set, it's super cheap at the moment. It's 33% below retail. That's really good. I don't see it getting much cheaper than that. Scarlet and Violet base, again, not a huge fan of it, but still massively under retail, and it's been out for a little while now. My boy Silver Tempest. I love Silver Tempest, holding loads of it. Big fan of the set. I think this is a really good set going forward for value. The reason why it's so cheap at the moment was because there was quite a late reprint of this, so there's lots of it floating around still, and I think everyone had kind of like moved on to the Scarlet and Violet block, so there weren't many people picking these up apart from the OG collectors and investors that know what's up. I think this is a really good buy here. I've been preaching it for a long time. 107 for a booster box of Silver Tempest at this stage of the game is really good, and this really grabbed my attention. So they have got some new stock of Lost Origin, which is really nice, selling it for 130, which is actually still below retail, which is so hard to believe because this is quite a fire set. Retail on this was 143, and yeah, they're selling it for 10% below retail at the moment. Come and grab these. These are an absolute steal in my opinion. 130 sealed, minty, from a proper card retailer. I'm on Chaos Cards. I'm not an affiliate of those. I just buy a lot from them, and I'm happy to point out deals to you guys as well. Because they had Silver Tempest up, I started looking at like eBay prices and that. So the cheapest one I could find on eBay was 105 for a minty one, free postage. As you can see, pretty good condition. But for an extra £2, you may as well just go pick it up from a reputable seller. Why mess around with someone who might not package it properly, or there might be a rip or a tear or a seal? You know you're going to get a case fresh one if you order from these guys. While I was looking around eBay, I actually had a look at these booster bundles for Silver Tempest, which I've never really looked that too far into. And then I just decided, why not? Let's have a little look at these. These are actually pretty good value, and if you don't have much money to invest, this is actually not a bad play. So 19.99 for 6 packs in a little tiny sealed booster, £3.33 a pack. That's not a bad play, to be honest. And if you haven't got much money, or you just want to get started in investing, I do think Silver Tempest is a set that's got a lot of room to grow financially. It's a brilliant set. There's some great chase cards in it. Yeah, not a bad little product if you want to get in cheap into some Silver Tempest. This one, I've pointed this out maybe once before on the channel. This keeps popping up on my eBay. I swear eBay just wants me to buy it. This is a great play if you want to get involved. $84.95 for a whole case of sealed sleeved boosters of Lost Origin. I'm a big fan of sleeved boosters, and it's a sealed case, so you can't really go wrong for 84, and it works out at $3.54 a pack, which is really not that bad. Sleeve boosters will be easy to sell in the future, because if the price goes up quite a lot, you know, people can afford to buy these single packs, and it's much better than holding single packs as well. People are more likely to buy these because there's less chance of them being weighed or being tampered with. I'm a big fan of sleeved boosters. I would make a play on this if I had more money to spend at the moment, but yeah, for some personal reasons in my personal life, I've had to spend a lot of money on some other things, some house maintenance, etc. So these are the half booster boxes that I saw available. Look how expensive they are on eBay. So the fact that they're selling them for, what was it, 50? Yeah, 60 pounds, and cheapest on eBay is like 80, 90. This is way too much. The sealed booster box, cheapest one on here, is 119, and just look how beat this thing is. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, the seal's fine, but just look at the condition of it. Like, no thanks. For 119, I'd probably just rather get a half booster that's fresh. I'd probably rather get this one, but each to their own. You could probably get a minty one for an extra couple of quid on eBay though, but it's just something that I'd point out to you. There is the minty one, like I was going to say. Darkness Ablaze, let's have a look at it on the charts. It's a creeper set. I was having a little bit of a constructive discussion in the comments on a recent video. One of the viewers was trying to tell me that I shouldn't put so much faith in Darkness Ablaze and that it's a trash set. I mean, let the numbers do the talking. It's not necessarily about what singles are available or the price of the singles. Seal product is an animal of its own. You can see that it is just going up and up in price. It's a creeper, I'm telling you. We're up to $148, but they're actually regularly trading for $155 at the moment over in the US. Silver Tempest, which we were also talking about again, 129 slash 120, 129 range, kind of. Bit all over the place with pricing. Had a little plateau last week when I was talking about it. We've come down a little bit since then. You expect to see this with a set where there's supply still available. Like I said, there was a bit of a reprint of this not that long ago. Lost Origin is on the climb. This is probably what you should buy out of the selection that I showed you. The £129 sealed Lost Origin booster box. It's on a bit of a tear at the moment. Again, just continuing to climb. We're at a new peak, 145 this week. And one going there for 148. Yeah, so let's go into last month. So in the last month, it's gone from 137 to 145. That's about an $8 profit. $8 profit is probably going to be about 7%, 6%. Yeah, 5.5% to 6% in the last month on Lost Origin. I'm telling you guys, this is a set. More and more Lost Origin is looking like a play to me, and now that there's sealed boosters available, I guarantee they won't be there for long, especially after I've made this video. 129, it's a good play, I'm telling you. Chaos Cards, come get them. How many have they got available, does it say? No, it just says in stock. I don't know, guys, it's not going to be there forever. When else can you pick up a set like this for below retail this late on? Here's the cheapest on eBay, $128.99 for quite a nice minty one that I had a look at. It seems to be bulging at the back, but there's nothing wrong with that. This looks genuine to me. It passes my legit check. Yeah, $128.99 posted, or you can pay an extra £2 and get a case fresh one from a reputable seller. I'm telling you, this is a deal, boys. And it can't be a video without talking about Evolving Skies. I said in the last investment video last weekend, Evolving Skies is on a tear. I said it's never too late to get into Evolving Skies. It's a 2K box all day long. And what happened, guys? It shot back up in price since the video. So I made the video, let's see, about here. Yeah, about a week ago here, where it was 486 and we were at a peak. And what happened after I made the video? We shot up to 504, and now we're settled at 501. But you can actually see that these figures are getting thrown off by this one, these two that were damaged. What they're actually selling for is a 550 and a 540. So if we take the average between the two of them and say 545, so 545, so from last week it was 486. I mean, that's just an insane profit. Let's work this out. 486 to 545. I'm getting the calculator out. 545 minus 486. $59 profit in the last week. On a 550 box, that's absolutely nuts. So that's what, a 10% gain in the last week on Evolving Skies, potentially. Telling you guys, keep an eye on this. Evolving Skies isn't dead. It's just going to keep going and going. Someone actually asked me as well, like the other week, what do I think about the Elite Trainer boxes? Because for some people this is going to be too expensive for them to invest in, and I actually did take a little look at the Elite Trainer boxes, and I don't think they're a bad buy, to be honest. They're not a bad investment. Yes, they are a bit bulky to ship. Yes, they are a bit of a pain. But if you want to sit on them for the long term, this isn't a bad play, to be honest. You can see a little bit of a drop off in price here, but honestly, I've been keeping an eye on it on eBay and stuff. It is pretty steady. These Evolving Skies Elite Trainer box aren't a bad play if you don't have enough money to get a booster box completely in. But yeah, it's on the tear. What did I tell you guys? I said Evolving Skies is going to keep climbing, and then it does 10% in a week. It's never dead, but yeah, Lost Origin I think is the play at the moment if you can't afford an Evolving Skies booster box. Hope you guys enjoyed. I had a great time making this, as always. Please do make sure you subscribe down below. Never miss out on any information. I will track everything for you guys. And do comment down below as well. I like the discussion. Tell me what you're investing in. Tell me what you think about my recommendations. Do you think Lost Origin's going to do well? Do you think Evolving Skies is going to hit the moon or not? Subscribe. Love you guys. Have a great day. Peace.